Welcome back everyone to Music Meeples. I'm Eddie.
I'm Sylvia.
And we are continuing our countdown top 50 games. This time we're doing 20 to 11. It's getting hot now.
It's getting tough and tougher.
It is. So, shall we jump straight in?
Yes, let's jump in.
Alright, so my number 20 is a game that I really enjoy, I think more than most. It's a very take that game, but it's a nice party game. It's a game called Survive.
Wow, it's very high.
It is very high. The place we had last year was just fantastic. It's a game that we're all on Atlantis, our Meeples, and Atlantis is sinking, and so we have to get our Meeples safely to the islands, but all while the island is sinking, and so we can jump in the water. People can they send sharks and whales to tip the boats, and sea monsters, and there can be dolphins as well to rescue you. But it's a very nice game. Sometimes you score 0 points, sometimes everyone is just out to get each other, and they kind of forget about the game, which is fun. I never had a bad experience with this game at the top of my head. So yeah, I know it's a very controversial pick. Some people don't like to take that, but if it's done with the right people, the right group, in the right mindset, I think this is a brilliant game.
Yeah,
to
and
survive.
in the spirit of playing a game.
You're right. That's my number 20, Survive.
Did it climb for you?
It did actually. It stayed the same. Last year it was number 20, and it stayed at number 20.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, interesting. My number 20 is a game you mentioned on your previous list, if I remember correctly. It is up 4 for me, and that is 5 Tribes.
Wow, you ranked it high.
Yes,
Wow.
I love this game, even though it breaks my brain. I struggle to be good at this game. I really want to wrap my head around this, but it's 100% a strategic movement where you take the full set of meeples from a tile and you place them out to get the action of a certain tile, and which is not difficult, but as the game proceeds, there by the end it's getting harder and harder to find what should I pick up. But a very good game.
This is actually a shocker. I don't think you had it in your top 50 even.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
No, I really do enjoy the game. I try so hard to be good at it.
Yeah, that's a good pick. So right now my number 19, and I think I should maybe sit a distance away from you.
No.
It's a game that I actually had as high as number 5.
Oh.
It dropped then to 14, it dropped to 16, it dropped again to 19, and I think it's because we're not getting it to the table.
Is it Concordia?
It is Concordia.
Oh my goodness.
It dropped to number 19.
Wow.
When I made the list and I had to go on experiences of board games, I realized we haven't played Concordia enough.
I get that.
It's a brilliant mechanic. It's obviously, can I call it a dry error?
Yeah,
But it uses
is.
this one mechanic so brilliantly, where you have all your actions are cards in your hand, and so you can acquire more cards to do more actions. And these cards you play out. Once you've done that card action, that card's out.
Yes.
Unless you play that one card that will put all your cards back in your hand, and you get a little reward of money, depending on how many cards you played out. So you can't just play out a card and then reset again, because the reward won't be that big. But what a fantastic mechanic. Probably the best mechanic I've seen in board games. But the fact still remains that it doesn't get to the table much. I would really love to play it more.
Oh,
Concordia,
I'm so disappointed.
number 19.
Wow, how do I even go on? My number 19 also dropped actually, and this one dropped out of the top 10. So it dropped 10 spots. We played it a lot last year. Also didn't play it as much. I mean, the previous year we didn't play it as much last year, and that is Cascadia. So Cascadia just dropped out of my top 10. It was number 10. Gorgeous game. I call it a cozy game. We spoke about that, where you can just sit at the table, even though there's some strategic decisions you need to make, you still feel that it's a light weekday in the evening type of game. So that is my number 19.
That's a good pick. I knew you would have it higher. Alright, my number 18.
Should I stay seated or walk away?
This one also dropped. It dropped from number 7
Oh wow.
to number 18.
Number 7.
Yes, I kicked a lot of games out of the top 10.
A lot of movement for you.
A lot of movement for me. It was its highest was 7, which was last year. It's also a game which is, and it's getting difficult now to get to number 1. It's a game with so much decisions you can make. I like the asymmetry of the game as well. It's a game called Imperial Settlers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I knew it would be higher, but I thought it would be more.
Yeah,
higher.
Imperial Settlers. What's the
Empires
of the North. I love this game, but it's not hitting the table, and I don't know why. Is it because last year we played a bit more lighter games again?
Perhaps, yeah.
I don't know what the reasoning might be, but it's a brilliant game.
Yeah, I think
fantastic game.
What does count against the game might be the asymmetry of the factions, because if you teach someone new, you can't baby them. They have to play on their own.
That could be, but this game is brilliant. You have your own settlement, your own clan, and your clan has different powers unique to them, and you gather resources, build out your empire or your community or whatever, and score points at the end of the game. Classic Euro game, but yeah, great game. It just dropped out though.
Yeah. Very good pick. My number 18 is a new game to my top 20, and it makes sense if you followed the top 50 we've been doing.
A new game.
Yes, you would know that I like deck building and I like worker placement, and this is a combination of both of that, which is Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Alright, yeah, makes sense.
So this game gives me pure adventure vibes. It's one of those games where the theme just makes sense. The mechanics and the theme were so carefully blended together. It just works very well. It's not much I can say more than what you already said, except for in the beginning it's so tight to do a lot with your cards. It feels as if you can't do anything. And then suddenly when you get your deck all filled up with nice cards, then you start to feel like now your turns are getting bigger and bigger. So I like that feeling that your deck gets more powerful even though you're just buying a few simple cards.
Yeah.
So that's Lost Ruins for me.
Yeah, great game. Alright, now down to my number 17. I think this might be another shocker for you. It's a brand new game, new entry.
Okay.
And I like this game a bit more than you. I think of its simplicity. And last year we had great fun with this game, blocking each other. I like a bit of take that in games.
Yes, you do.
You know that. And this game gives me that not too much and yet satisfying. It's a game called Emotep.
Wow,
Yes,
it made your top 20.
It did, yes. Emotep, I really like this game. I would like to see it
get played more.
Played a bit more. We'll see if it rises or falls, but for last year's experiences from the game, it was great. It even surprised me when I went through my list. So
Oh wow, you surprised me.
it's a nice pick up and deliver game, where you have to build all the relics, not relics, but ancient buildings in Egypt, like the pyramid and the
burial chamber,
the chambers and all that. And so the thing is, you're not building that alone. You're building it with the other players around, so they're using their blocks as well, and so you score points depending on where you place your blocks, and so you have that little bit of take that in the game. But yeah, number 17, Emotep.
Yeah, this game just I struggle. I feel like yes, I have it all together, and then suddenly you sweep in and just
I like that.
either ruin everything or change everything. That's a very good pick. You really surprised me with that one.
Thank you.
My number 17 is also a new entry.
Ooh.
One of our new games. I assume it will still come up for you. If you like logic puzzles, like me, this scratches that itch, and this is Turing Machine. So
What?
yes,
This
so
high.
I really enjoy. I like this
high.
game. When we first saw a review of this game, it made me wonder how they can take a logic puzzle essentially and turn it into a board game. Didn't make sense to me. So we first played it on BGA actually,
Yeah.
and I just fell in love with the game. And usually, I'm the one pushing for us to get a game in terms of purchasing. And this time you actually pushed for us to get the physical copy.
Yeah.
So we got the physical copy last year, beginning of this year. And I love the game. It's a crunchy puzzle, very good in what it does. There's not much player interaction. You should know that going into the game. But if you like puzzling, logic puzzle,
Yeah.
it
Deduction.
suits, yes, very well.
If there's ever a game that makes me feel stupid. And the thing is, Turing Machine is actually so simple.
It's so simple.
But to figure out the puzzle, I think therein lies the challenge and the fun.
I assume it's then not in your top 20.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Right, now down to my number 16. This game was as high as number 13. This was last year. It fell now to number 16. Fantastic game. Always a lot of stories around this game. And it's just one of the best worker placements out there, in my opinion. I know there is some streamlined games that's been pushed, but this game is called Caverna.
Oh, yes.
I just love the fact that you have to build up your farm and you can choose. Well, not choose, it depends on the points that you want, but do you want to plant vegetables, grow wheat, buy some sheep, farm with sheep or cattle or whatever, and then on top of that you have your little house that you have to build in, make more rooms, get more dwarfs to help you with the placement and the actions you want to take. It's such a satisfying game when you're done playing.
Yeah, that's a very good pick. We spoke about it on my part of the previous list, I believe. It's a very good pick.
It is. Number 16, Caverna.
My number 16 is a game that remained unchanged from the previous list to this year.
Oh yeah.
And there's only two. And they
in the world.
And they fall in this section. So this one is Alt Reliable. You spoke about it, The Quest for El Dorado.
Yeah.
So I've got it higher than you, which surprises me because I actually thought you would have it higher. But I've never played a game of this where not everybody was drawn into the game. So you are very much invested into the game, blocking each other off. And this is one of the only games where you block someone off and they do not get distraught. Where in other that type of games, people really, you can see it kind of ticks them here or there. And this game, it doesn't matter. You laugh about it. We make jokes around the table about it. But I obviously love that you are also building your deck and racing through the jungle. And like we mentioned the previous time, some of the funniest stories in this game usually comes forth when you're stuck in a tile behind a mountain or in the water space. That's just a fun, fast-paced experience.
Yeah, keep rowing for days in your little boat. That's what happened to me last time. I just kept rowing and rowing.
Yes, and it's a good game to introduce to new players because it's so simple, especially if you want to introduce them to deck building.
I also think, would you say it's one of the games that you could recommend for starting a collection?
I would.
Because it's fantastic. It's got the racing element and it's got the deck building element, which is fantastic.
Yes, and the market starts off as a generic market, so that's the simplest of cards in any ways. So once you get into the game, then you will also get to the more complicated cards, and not that the cards are very complicated.
Yeah, that is
definitely is.
Good pick. Alright, now my number 15, right?
Halfway.
15, it was number 11 last year. It was as high as number 6 on my list. It's a game that I desperately want to play more, which is the case of all my 4 lists, as the fact that it doesn't hit the table that much. Simply love the battle mechanic in this one. It's one of my favorite battle mechanics. It's Comet Blood and Sand, to be precise. Everything from the minis to the little pyramids that you build, to the whole mechanic of where you have this tech tree. Depending on how high you build your pyramid, you can buy more expensive and more powerful stuff.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the game.
Your tech tree, yes. Then the battles where this game kind of forces you to fight, and a loss isn't that devastating because it's easy enough to just build up again.
And the game is quicker than one would think. It doesn't drag out.
It doesn't. It doesn't drag out, and the fact that it has that point swing system where even though you do have this point and that point, somebody can take that away for them. And so you have this nice swings during the game. You never know who's going to win. We always have close games with Comet. One of my favorites, just missed out though on my top 10.
Yeah, very, very good pick.
Thank you.
My number 15 is up 5 spots, so it moved up, and that is a tower defense meets worker placement game.
I know what it is.
It is?
After the Empire?
It's After the Empire, yes. I love this clever mix. I also feel that this game kind of flew under the radar for some reason. Not a lot of people talking about it, but it's really not a bad game. I mean, it's in my top 20 for a reason. Yeah. I love how the game looks, first of all. Extremely gorgeous production.
Well, you have to mention we got the
deluxe edition.
The deluxe edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love how the game looks. I love the worker placement parts, and this part of the game is so crunchy because you always want one more worker to place. There's always a feeling of, if I just had one more place to go.
Did I do enough before the bad guys come?
Yes, and then that where you only know one card, and then you get a surprise. Maybe you didn't cover your west side, and suddenly the attack comes from the west, and you're like,
everyone attacks
no.
from one side. Yeah,
yes.
That's true.
I love that unpredictability in the game. However, it can feel very devastating if you haven't protected that side of your castle. Yeah.
But yet again, it gives you rewards.
Oh yes.
During the game, so
even if your castle does get sacked,
it gives you some reward. Yeah. It gives you extra mercenaries to help you build your castle.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Very thematic. Good pick. Alright, now down to my number 14. Number 14 is a brand new entry.
Oh.
New game. The moment I played it, I knew this was going to be top 20 at least. Gorgeous production. It's called World Wonders.
Oh,
one of my favorite polyomino games, I think, out there. Just great production to also the mechanic of where you have this. So can I call it a closed economy where you have only this much amount of money to spend, and you can never get more money than the other players. Everyone always have the same amount of money unless you take a loan from the bank, which will penalize you then. But I think for me, the best tile laying polyomino game. Yeah, I think I know it's a bit higher on your list.
Yes.
And I think you'll talk a bit more about it. But number 14, World Wonders.
Excellent pick. I cannot critique that. My number 14 is the last game on my list that stayed at exactly the same spot. And I didn't plan it this way, it just worked out this way. And it's a favorite of ours. It is God's Love Dinosaurs.
Ooh.
And I assume I will be devastated if it does not come into your list.
Oh no.
It has been as high as number 10 for me 2 years ago. I love managing your little ecosystem, or food chain if you want. It's a brilliant and sneaky, because one moment you still have a habitat full of predators.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, and then suddenly you're wondering, how am I going to feed my dinosaur?
Yeah. I've seen people's faces when they realize they have one bunny surrounded by a million predators.
Yeah, or your dinosaur is on the other side of your little ecosystem and your predators are on the other side.
Yeah, you can't eat.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It has some crunchy decisions. It's not just placing tiles. I feel there's some really good decisions in this game. From choosing your tiles from the board, activating the dinosaur at the correct time. Those type of decisions really make the game shine.
No, maybe I'll talk about it.
Huh?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Well, without further ado, then my number 13, Gods Love Dinosaurs.
Oh wow, so
It's
close.
not a direct crossover, but yeah, number 13. It dropped. It was 10 last year. It was as high as number 7 at the point. But I agree with you fully that what a underrated game this is.
Definitely.
It's very simple. And some gamers can see it as maybe too simple or too easy, but you have to remember, for non-gamers, this is like the perfect introduction as well. And there's enough for gamers as
Yes.
well. I just think the way you have to manage your habitat. I love seeing people populate their habitat with bunnies and rats and whatever, and then the predators come in. They just eat everything and they are so devastated. But yeah, great game. My number 13, Gods Love Dinosaurs.
That's a good pick. My number 13 surprised me, and I think it's going to be a big surprise for you because it fell from my number 2 and our combined number 1 in 2022.
No way.
And that's Everdell.
No way.
Yes, it dropped by 10.
What's wrong with you?
But I love this game. The economy in this game is extremely tight.
Yeah, wow.
Where you can feel like you can barely do anything in turn 1 and having combo-tastic turns later in the game.
Yeah.
I love the art in this game. Oh, the components are good. Everything just sits so nice. But this year for me also, like you've mentioned before, the experiences mattered more. We had so many good gaming experiences and it just fell off. You will be more surprised still to come.
I gotta say, this is one of the shockers. You love Everdell.
I do.
Wow.
I do. It's a good game.
All right. All right, now for my only climber in this segment,
Wow.
from number 20 to number 12. This is officially the highest it's ever been. It was 13, 22, 20, now 12. I love this game. It's a fantastic card game, Condottiere.
Oh, yes. That's a good pick.
The place we had last year and the year before with this game.
Yeah, the year before.
We had a gaming group that at one point we were so many that we
Yes.
had to split up. So
Yes.
then Sylvia would manage the one table and I would manage the other table, and
And your table will mostly play Condottiere.
Condottiere because it's so in your face, and all of the boys gathered around the table. It was like 6 or 7. Six. Yeah, and we would play until whenever, because once you play that little
The priest
the
with the
priest
silver
card with the
cross.
silver cross, that's it. Everyone just
It has
all-
been so bad that I thought that I should take that card out of the box.
No, it's a great card. It's a great game. It's so easy, so simple. People picked it up so fast, and yet so meaty in the way that you play your cards. What time do you pull your soldiers from your ranks? What time do you close out and go all out on this one battle? Great game, Condottiere number 12.
What makes it good is the fact that you don't replenish your hand every time, so you really have to think about that you've
only
just
have those
mentioned.
cards. I think it's 10 that you dealt. Only
Yeah.
have those 10.
And now that you're speaking about the gaming experience, I've never in my life seen people that I thought will not like confrontation, because it is essentially area control as well.
It is.
And they get relentless. They do not relent. That's why our games tend to go on. A quick card game can go for a full 2 hours.
Especially Condottiere with the right group.
The right group of people. Yes, very good experiences. I understand why it's this high. My number 12 is another drop out of the top 10. And it
goodness.
is just behind Everdell. that is viticulture.
Oh my goodness. You knocked
Yes.
out both Eurogames that you... Isn't that your favorite Eurogames like last year?
Yes, it
That
was.
is shocking.
Viticulture was number 4 last year.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm sad. But it's such an intuitive, satisfying worker placement game. It just makes sense. This game is one of those games when we read the rules, I said, "Oh, easy."
Yeah.
And you're doing your actions in a certain season, planning for the next season, building up. I cannot justify the drop. I really cannot justify the drop. So I love it. Just didn't make top 10, and I believe it might have been plays. Might have been the plays.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you said, this game just makes sense. There's another game similar to this, Carbon EV, but like you say, viticulture, I'm shocked. Don't know what to say. Right now, so on that shocking note, the last game in this list for me, number 11. This was as high as number 3.
Oh, you're giving me some flack.
Number 3, then it dropped to 5, then to 8, and now for the first time it's out of the top 10. It is a epic surf game.
No!
One of the best. It's a game called
my soul.
Through the Ages.
What? Wow.
Yeah, Through the Ages. What an epic game. What a great game. It's just not getting to the table though. I mean, we played it a couple of times last year.
Yeah.
We had great fun.
I don't know what to say.
You know, and the other thing was the app for this game is great.
Yes.
We played a lot on the app, but for me it's not the same feeling.
Yes, and
know.
I know you are. You have strong feelings about that.
I do have strong feelings about that. Through the Ages, what a fantastic surf game. You build your empire quite literally through the ages, starting from antiquity and ending at... So you can have your leader as Julius Caesar, and then all the way up to, I think, Bill Gates or whatever. But great game, nice economy, nice mechanics in the game as well.
I literally feel anxious. While rounding off my top 20 is a game that you already mentioned. It's a new entry, and that is the Polyomino favorite, World Wonders.
Yeah, I thought it was...
This is, yes, it's a city building game with a twist of including the World Wonders as actual pieces. They are beautiful pieces, love them. And they have a specific requirement on how you're going to build it. So not only do you have to build out your polyomino pieces to make the districts or the cities districts, you also have to make sure you can fit in these pieces to score additional points. I also love, I don't know if you can call it the tech tree, the part on the scoreboard that if you place out a purple tile you get a red and a green bonus. So those pieces move up on that little board, and that mechanic for me is a very good mechanic, where the lowest one of the lot is going to be your actual score there. So I like how you need to manage that, as well as the building out your tableau, your little city. It's gorgeous. We always take pictures after we've played. It's a beautiful game.
Beautiful game. Nice table presence.
Yes.
So that'll do it for another 10. Quite a lot of shockers in this one. Please let us know what is your most underrated game that you think is just fantastic that the other people don't get. And also make sure that you check out our previous videos on the previous list we had.
Yes, I have some stats for you.
Alright.
So in this section of our top 10, I had 2 climbers, you had 1. 2 of my games stayed the same, 1 of yours stayed the same. I had 3 new entries, you had 2 new entries, and altogether we had 2 games crossing over in this section. Not direct crossovers, but crossing over.
Nice, there you have it, some stats. So until next time, keep the music playing
and keep the meeples moving.